Okay, I'm back. I'm back from the Minecraft world. Yeah, I've temporarily escaped from the Minecraft world. Come on, mate. So I'm out with his lordship as usual. There he is. He's got a great big stick this time. He can't go anywhere, you know, without having a stick in his mouth. It's really strange obsession he has with sticks. So obviously we're still in the same place, but we have been behind the scenes, been planning ahead a little bit, been buying a few things, obviously mostly via Amazon, unfortunately, but that's the way it is at the minute, isn't it? It's easiest for us anyway. So one thing we've got is, well, actually this first thing, I don't think we bought it from Amazon. I can't remember where it was. Probably eBay. So have a look at this. We've got a new cover. There you go. It's only a cheap thing. I say cheap thing. It costs us about nearly 50 quid, but it's all right. It'll do for now anyway. What are you doing? Come on. What I did buy, I think I bought that. Oh no, I think that was from eBay. I'm thinking about it now. We have bought a lot of stuff from Amazon, just bits and bobs. But no, I think this was from eBay, I think. A new power cable. So you can see that. Hopefully you can see that. Yes, it's blue. Normal ones are orange normally, aren't they? Orangey colour, orangey reddy colour. The reason why I bought a new power cable, there's nothing wrong with the other one. It's just the other one was so long. I think it was about 15 metres long. And every time we went somewhere on hookups, it takes me ages to unravel it or roll it back up again, sort of thing, you know. And when you're right close to the damn plug most of the time, you know, and I thought to myself, you know what, after over a year of being on the road, it's time I learnt my lesson and got myself a shorter cable. So I did. How much did I pay for that? I can't remember now. Tenner? Sure now. Something like that. Weren't a lot. So 5 metres. So when we pull up now, straight in, done. No more constantly winding it round my arm, you know. I've kept the other one though, because the thing is with these cables, you can connect them together, so you can have an extended length if ever we park up somewhere that we're nowhere near the socket, which has happened once before, if you remember, back at what was it called? Was it Burley Hill Farm? I think. St Ives, when we stopped there. Nice little spot that were. And do you remember, because I had the back of the vehicle was off the bit where you park. You know, I had to back onto the field bit a little bit. It looked a bit of a really bad parking job, which it wasn't. It was a good parking job, necessary, so we reached the plug, because they never had any spare leads. Because we have been to places where the owners actually have a spare cable you can borrow, but which is nice of them when you get places like that. Come on, what you after now? What you doing? You up to something, ain't you? We're booked in now because of all this situation. Sick of it now, you. We're really sick of it, really. Don't get me wrong, this is beautiful here, but especially the sun out. Look at that, sun's out. Oh my god. But yeah, we've booked in for the whole of March because of the current situation. But as soon as we're able to be literally free to go about all over the country, whenever that's going to be, officially anyway, officially allowed to go around the country, then we will be. These sort of situations, if we was in a van, simple van or van conversion, you know, it won't be so bad, because you can probably just easily travel around anyway. But when you're in this great big thing, we stand out like a sore thumb. So but yeah, so yeah, you can see my thoughts on the whole thing, can't you? Anyway, we'll go into that. But yeah, so what else have we been doing? Jan's been busy inside the van. We've been cleaning inside the windows and all those little horrible little jobs that you don't want to do half the time, especially for the winter, you know. But the weather's changed now, and it makes you want to do things, doesn't it? Because when it's that miserable and cold, you just want to hibernate, don't you? Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be planning for when we come out of our little lockdown period, planning some road trips. We'll be doing that shortly. I've left it till now because it's actually a bit boring doing it, you know, sometimes. What are you doing? Oh, you found your other stick, haven't you, that we had? Yes, that one got its splinters though. You're not having that. He's enjoying him little self, you know. He don't care. He don't really care. Although having said that, he got a bit fed up with all the real bad mud on here recently, because he used to keep having a wash every time we get back to the van, and he hates it. He hates that. He don't like you touching his paws. There will be another video coming up shortly, believe it or not, because we've got to go for an MOT. And it's funny how everybody on YouTube that does this life, they've all gone for the MOTs lately. And we're also going for the MOT, believe it or not. It's booked in for next Thursday, yeah. So we should be alright. I can't see any problem with our van, to be honest. Dare I say it? I shouldn't say that, should I? What are you doing? Come on then, bring it in. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 2016 model with 117,000 miles on the clock. It's one thing I gotta do. We've got this TPMS, tyre pressure monitoring system, on the van, and I think it's a pain in the arse at times, but it is actually a good thing to have, I suppose. But it caused us a bother a year ago. He just suddenly told us we needed to blow up the tyre, and I don't know, a bit of an issue with it, but it's sorted itself out. We got the tyres all done properly in the garage, and when we was there for, what was we there for? I think it was for that actually. Took it to a garage. But they like you to go to Peugeot, you know, dealership to sort these issues out. There's no way I'm going to a Peugeot dealership and getting charged God knows what. What are you doing over there? Come on, this way. What is he like? Come on, what are you doing? Yeah. So we've got this warning come on the dashboard about being low tyre pressure for the, was it the right hand rear tyre? That's driver's side rear tyre being low. So I think it is little bit low, not much, little bit low, but it kicks it off, you know. And every time you turn the ignition on, come away from that barbed wire, you. It's barbed wire. A bit annoying, mate. I have to watch him. Hey, come away from there. Come on. Yeah, so it has to be a bit down on the tyre pressures, and you get this beep every time and this warning light. And the thing is, MOTs, they pick up on that, and they put it in last year as an advisory. So next time I'm going to make sure that thing's sorted. So I think tomorrow night we're going to nip out. Maybe tonight, not sure. Tonight or tomorrow night we're going to nip out to a local garage where there's a air pump. I'm going to pump it up. Apparently the rear ones go to 80, so I'll have to 80 psi, and then it should clear itself, hopefully, ready for the MOT. And last year, the other advisory, which I did do a video about it, mentioned it briefly in that video, that the young lad who did the MOT, who I'd never seen him in that garage before, put down possible oil leak, and there was not an oil leak, I'm telling you now. So-called mechanic. Yeah, and when, because Jan said to him, he says, where's this oil leak then? And he couldn't say, and he just says, oh, I'm just covering myself, he said. Yeah, because what it was, I put in some brake fluid, and when I tipped in the brake fluid, I didn't use a funnel, so of course it splashed down along the pipes underneath, and that's what it was. He's seen that, and he classed that as an oil leak. That's what it were. Well, of course I've not done this time, so that should be cleared by now. Obviously, over a year later now, near enough. So yeah, it should be all right with that. So yeah, so we should be all right. Fingers crossed. But you know what it's like. I hate MOTs. Yeah, MOTs are horrible, aren't they? Nobody likes MOT day. And of course, being your home, it makes you even more nervous, because you think it's got to be sorted. You know, we're living in it. And that's a weird thing when you actually see it going in, rolling into the garage, and we're in the waiting room, and we're thinking that's our home there. Somebody's driving our home. Oh. It's a weird feeling. It really is. Can't explain it. Anyway, so that's coming up. That's coming up next week. We will film as much as I can, and let's hope there's a good ending to that video. Should be. Like I say, it's what's it, 4-year-old now, isn't it? Well, just over vehicle, so it's not done many miles. Don't give us any trouble, touch wood. apart from the motorhome side of it, of course. That's all a load of niggles with that, as it usually is. Come on then. What are you doing? He don't like it when I spend time on the camera, you know. But I'm going to sign off, so I'll throw the stick around for him. So yeah, sorry about the lack of videos. I've said it before. I keep apologising. Sorry, I keep saying sorry. And yeah, so another video to come next week. In the meantime, there's probably going to be another 1 or 2 Minecraft videos. Sorry about that as well. But hey,
I like Minecraft.
So yes, and that's it. Yeah. So if you haven't already, subscribe, click on the like or dislike, and don't forget this Pammy, I'm mentioning you, Pammy. Pammy messaged me the other day and she says, while I'm not seeing new videos, she's going to look back on some of the older ones. And she said to me something about she's already watched 15 older ones. So, because a lot of you come on recently, subscribe recently. We've got a ton of videos already on the channel, you know, some really good stuff there. So, if you don't mind saying so myself, just check back on it. Some good stuff, some really good places we've been to. Great drone footage if you like drone footage, stuff like that. There's some really good stuff on the channel. So 183 videos, this one 184 of home living. There's quite a lot of videos to do with living in the motorhome. So yeah, check back on the channel, and don't forget, share the videos on social media. So that's it. I'm going to sign off from me and his lordship there, chewing on the stick when he shouldn't be. See you later. Ta-da.